even the Land Use Act is very clear that revocation of land, that it can only be done in overriding public interest. For instance, if you want to build an airport, you want to build a train station, you want to build a general hospital, you want to build a railway, that is the only condition precedent for revoking land under the Land Use Act. You cannot revoke Mr. A's land and give it to Mr. B. Even when Mr. A is crying that this land, I have paid all the dues, this land belongs to me, the man has rushed to court. On this subject matter, the only reason why we are hearing this now is that he has gone to touch the land of a big man. He has been doing this, demolishing people's houses, grabbing people's land since he became FCT minister. Thousands of people in the FCT. But we've not heard of this because these are powerless people that cannot challenge him. So for the first time, yes, the military does not have, should ordinarily not be in a place where they are safeguarding land or property. The military should be safeguarding the territorial integrity of our country, to protect our sovereignty. But this is what lawlessness, this is what wike has reduced the Federal Capital Territory to. The Federal Capital Territory stinks. Once there's a little rain around Area 1, we say to Metama everywhere, even in Asokoro, the entire places is flooded because the drainages are not clean. You understand? So the things that he should be focusing on, he's not. All he does is moving around grabbing people's land. So there's nothing that I've said here, or I'm going to say that you cannot fact check me to go and see that these things are in public domain. You cannot steal people's land and give to your family members.
Is it not madness? You revoke the C of O for a certain plot of land, not because government want to use it for any purpose so far mentioned by Deji and Deji, not for hospital, not for government office, not for railway station, or even airport. Then you revoke it and also reallocate that same plot of land to another individual. If you said the person is owing, simply because there are some fees supposed to pay as a result of the levy the government has placed for any plot of land the owner should pay, and the person failed to pay, what you need to do is to seal it up. On the person regularize every payment the person ought to pay, you will not open it. But instead, it's not the case. You will revoke it and give it to another person, forgetting that tomorrow you will not be there. Another person might come and also revoke some of those C of O and give it back to the original owner. Are we developing, or rather we are retrogressing? This happens to be one of those things that the government of the land is discouraged. If anybody do owe money, it's supposed to pay, simply because now what is supposed to pay be that one. Calculate and make the person pay. If you don't pay, seal him up until he pay. But instead of wike to do just that, just grab land, they go for Abuja, forgetting that nobody lives forever. Now, for you to know what I'm saying, to buttress it up, hear VDM out, as he also narrated his experience and the reason why that naval officer, everybody should praise him, because a lot of persons are of the opinion that so long as it's a private property, what is he doing there and all that. These days, if you do not behave like an Agberu to wike, before you know it, it go be like a trick for your eye. They go demolish am, you go cry, and you not go see anybody go. But the same wike we are talking about, the court, the judges, now you get them. If they build us for them as we speak, I wonder who you go build us for. You go carry your case, go there, and go judge against you. It's not possible. Hear VDM out.
All right, so let me explain this in plain terms. For those of you that don't live in Abuja, people that live outside Abuja, right? Near some wike, the FCT minister, right? He has land grabbed to the point where people don't have any other option than to put soldiers on their land so that wike will not collect the land. Do you know how crazy that is? Because I see people saying that land issues are civil matters. So why is the soldier man on that land? What you people don't know is that wike is the owner of the court in that Abuja. Go and verify, according to Peter Obi. Go and verify. Wike is building houses for judges. What does that mean? He's building houses for judges. If they collect your land in Abuja and you go to court, that case is done. What wike does, wike revokes land and give it to his friends. I dey talk am with in plain terms. If you want take me to court, we can now go to court, even though the court's na own, but this one go dey different because we dey come now with evidence and proof. They say soldier no suppose dey that land. Bro, if soldier no dey that land is as good as gone. Understand it. In Abuja now, we get the collect land they give in friends, or you go collect land, sell land, they go revoke the land, sell land. I'm telling you for free. Understand what is going on. So if Naomi man get land, the poor man understand. You see, as a matter of fact, let's go back to what I posted December 11, 2024. December 11, 2024. This is the caption before I play the video. Currently live at live camp by Minister's Gate Roundabout, where Nyesom Wike has authorized bulldozer to carry out injustice. I am calling on the attention of all military senior officers, major, generals, and co. It will be a disgrace and a shame to the entire Nigerian armed forces if they let Nyesom Wike do this to someone as great as Colonel Paul Ogebo, the first Nigerian cadet of the NDA Code 001. Code 001, the first NDA cadet. That is the first. When NDA start for Nigeria, I be the first person. This man get land for life camp. The man by 4 years later, Wike came, revoked the land. Now, when he revoked this land, when guy the land give, they gave it to one Saravera Nigeria Limited. I'll play the video so you get it. Gave it to Saravera Nigeria Limited. At the end of the day, it was discovered that Saravera, now they in charge of Wike Hotel. So meaning say Wike allocate that land, give himself. I posted this in 2024. I'll still share it on my Instagram story. Right? I'll still share the link on my Instagram story. I'm currently live at Live Cam Roundabout, and behind me is the estate where Wike is trying to forcefully collect. Now, these people have been here since 1984, where they have allocated this land to them. They have the papers, they have all the legal documents. And Wike woke up one morning and said he has revoked the land, that the land is vacant. I showed you around the estate. All these people behind me, all these cars behind me, are the people living inside the estate with their kids and their family inside the estate. Wike woke up one morning and said he has revoked it, and now he has allocated it to this person. Now, I have the RFO and the CFO to the people he allocated it to. He allocated it to Saravera Nigerian Limited, which they contacted them, they are not in existence. This same Saravera are allegedly the people that are currently managing Wike's hotel in Port Harcourt. Now, the other person that has a big share in the whole of this thing is the head and the leader of the minority in House of Reps in the name of Kingsley Chinda. Now, I'm calling on the Nigerian Army, the Nigerian Navy, and the Nigerian Air Force, because what is happening here today is just injustice. Why I'm calling on you people is that the person that owns this land, the person that have the legal document of this land, passed on just 4 years ago. It's his family and his people and a whole community that love him that is living here. This man was the first cadet in the Nigerian Defense Academy, the #1, the 001. If this kind of thing can happen to him after he passed, after the service, this man is a man that carried bullets in his body for years before he passed on. If it can happen to him, you that is a current colonel, current general, current whatever thing, and you cannot open your mouth to talk against this injustice that Wike wants to do here, mind you, tomorrow will be your turn. Because now you are sacrificing for the country. You are sacrificing for the country. You don't even have time for your own kids. You don't have time for your own kids. You are busy, okay, buy this one and buy this one so that your children will enjoy the time that they did not spend with you. You will now die tomorrow, and Wike or somebody will just come and dispose them and chase them away for no just reason, because he wants the place for himself. This is not done. Injustice for one is injustice for all. He brought bulldozer today, as you can see on my screen. He brought. So if that soldier man no did that land, bro, may they just kiss that land bye-bye. It is even possible that no be even soldier get the land. It is possible that the person just go use him friend when the soldier say, I beg, if I no do like this, Wike go collect my land. Is that crazy? Does Wike have power? Because we are in democracy, we know the military regime. Does Wike have power to say that guy should get off the land? I think so, yes. But in this case, where people no longer get any other option, oh boy, make power and power the do am. Make power and power the do am. I'm telling you, that's the only option, because you can't take Wike to court. He owns the court. They build estate for judges. He owns the court. They don't build estate for judge. No judge can't go talk against Wike. Who they build estate for judge before? May they build all those kind of big houses for them. If they will get mine talk against Wike, the judiciary in Abuja is messed up. It's messed up. And lastly, let me make this point again. You say, wetin soldier they go do for that? Bro, at the end of the day, these people are meant to protect lives and what? Properties. The reason why I'm talking is because of this video from Asari Dokubo. Bro, soldier work now to protect what? Lives and properties. Then yesterday I talk about order. They say, oh, very dark man, you are indirectly supporting the Lagos State's NSAS spying where soldier come open fire. I did not say I am supporting that. I'm only saying soldiers follow order. That's one what happened for Lekki to Gates. Now order they follow. Now the question is, who gave them that order? Now be the person. Who gave them the order? Now be the person. Soldiers be like, I said this thing yesterday, I'll say it again. That their work be like zombie. There are a lot of things that they need to change. I say army go there for this junction. They give an order that you must stay in this junction. They go they shoot for the next junction. Boko Haram did the next junction. He will not move towards that place because his order is that he stays here. That is a zombie walk. And until they change that, our security system for this country no go dey well. Armies, there's some we get video of army where they go to do supply for Boko Haram now. Who gave them that order? Na still Oga. Everything na order. Oga no go by himself. If you see army they do one bad, na order. Na order. So our prayer, because then prayer when they work for now, I know ready to move. Our prayer should be that make the order where they give the order be better order. But if not, the people, the subordinates and the people under the superior usually work like zombies. That's how it works. That's the system. So, but for Nation Wike, stop land grabbing. Stop land grabbing. Don't play. Else you go and learn and you will learn the hard way.
And the most funniest part of it is that in all of this, not even a single statement from the presidency. A lot of persons have the opinion that he's been appointed by the president. Whatever he's doing is representing the interests of the president at that level, forgetting that the only commander-in-chief of the armed forces we have is the president. And that area and that power, that strength can be delegated to any person. At this point, if the president is so quiet and mute about it, it goes to show that silent means acceptance and they are backing Wike. And whatever Wike is doing, whether he's doing it lawlessly or what, he's doing it in the line with what the presidency needs from him. Otherwise, if we allow it be, a thing like this will occur some other time. And that is exactly thing the whole lot of us are against. Is it right or wrong? With the lawyers so far interpreting it, different lawyers, goes to show that Wike on his own was 100% wrong. You don't use wrongdoings to correct another wrongdoings. Because if another officer was assigned to guide a private property, which ought not to be, and you on your own, you know that you have sent some persons there and they can't gain an entrance, supposed to call Inspector General of Police so that that one can mandate his men to go into there, because that is the work and job and responsibility of police, not army. You are going there to do what? Now that you have met your match and you have turned the same Yerima into a superstar, how are you now feeling? And at this point, the presidency must speak either for or against, because the impunity and lawlessness being exhibited on a daily basis by this same Wike is appalling. If you are removing any CF or revoking it simply because the government want to make use of that same plot of land, compensate the original owner and they will understand. But you cannot collect it from A and give it back to B on what ground? And these are some of the things that are evidently clear that people have been saying on the regular basis. I always tell people, pray, may Nigeria not happen to you. And this happens to be one of the reasons why some persons that would have said some meaningful things that will compel some of these leaders to do the right thing. These are some of the reasons they will not say it. Simply because the moment they open up and say it, people like Wike will be looking for their businesses to destroy, forgetting that we have so many businesses who have left Nigeria. We need to encourage them to come back to Nigeria. Being victimized is the main purpose why some technocrats are afraid to speak, because the hostility of Nigeria business environment is on the high side. Anyway, whatever you think, drop your comment in the comment section once again. Share and follow the page. For the record, if Wike is revoking some of the C of O for government use, fine. But if it is for personal use or giving it to their friends, a day will come, whether you like it or not, another person will be in that same office and return it back to original owner. Go and mark this day.